Hi, greetings, welcome to this video. In this video I'm creating a cookbook using Artistly, and I'm also using a GPT that I've created to get the ideas and create the images and also the recipes as well for the cookbook in Artistly. And I'm also going to expand the cookbook so we've got 75 recipes in it instead of 5,000 characters that you can use in the cookbook creator. So first things first, I'm actually in my GPT now that I've created. I'm going to leave this in the description of the video and you're welcome to use this. And I've asked the GPT to go out onto the internet and find trending book ideas that will sell well on Amazon KDP. And I've written a long prompt here just explaining what I want, but it's come back and it's saying winning cookbook niche ideas for 2026. So high protein comfort food without the gym diet, and then gut health reset cookbook, 721 day healing plan, lazy air fryer meals for one, no waste cooking, low sugar desserts that actually taste good. But what I've actually settled on, it says here best recommended niche, my expert pick. So I've used this now, so high protein comfort food cookbook. So this is the one that I've actually gone for. So what I'll do is I'll show you the next step. Right, so I put another prompt into the GPT just saying that I wanted to create a book called High Protein Comfort Food. And I've also said, can we make it 75 recipes? And what it's come up with, it's telling us the different chapters here and how it's going to be created. And then I've started to ask it, I've said, please continue, but make these pages as images. All right. So it's going to say it wanted to, in introduction page, author page, chapter 1, divider page, and then batch 1 to 10. So it's going to create 10 recipes, and then there'll be, 7 different batches. So I've said, can you please, what you do is you ask it, you say, can you create the images as 3:4 ratio and as an image? So I put, now can you create the introduction page as one image, please? So this is the introduction page here. ChatGPT has just been updated with its image, so it can create really good images now with writing. So you used to do all this in Canva, but now you can do this in ChatGPT. So there's the introduction page, and then there's the author page, and then there's the chapter page. So they're looking really good. And you can do all this in the GPT, which I'll leave in the description. So then I've put, please create the first batch of recipes. So all you do is you create the first batch and you copy and paste them. I've already done all this, but I'm going to just give you a demonstration on how to do it. And then we go over to Artistly here. And what we're going to do is we're actually in the cookbook section here, and we're using version 2, and we're going to format the recipe here. We're going to pop the 10 recipes in. We're going to put just number 1 here because you want to put it in order so you know which order you're in. You can have home cook, kid friendly, professional, senior. I'm just going to leave it as home cook. I'm going to leave dual both recommended for the imperial metric. This is important. Make sure that you click on the bulk so you don't just get 2 pages or a few pages that you've added as the intro pages. And then this is the important bit. So this is going to be the first section. So you're going to put in the intro pages, which are going to be, so the first one's going to be the author page, and then we're going to put in the introduction page, which is this one here, and then we're going to put in the chapter page, which is the divider. So then we'll just put those 3 in order. And as I say, I've already created this, but I'm just giving you a demonstration on how to do it. So then you generate the cookbook. So that's the first section. Then you go back, and we'll go over to the GPT again. and this is chapter 2. So this is going to be the divider that you put in again as the intro. So you don't worry about the outro pages, just the intro pages as you're adding them all together. So you grab this one as an example. We'll download it. So it will just be this as the intro, just that one on its own. And then you go along and you'll grab the next batch. So chapter 2, grab these. Next 10. So that's, as I say, you can see all the, I've already created them here, but I'm just giving you a demonstration. So we go back into Design Agent, we go into Create the Cookbook, Format Recipes, add the next 10 batch, making sure that you've clicked number 2 here, but also importantly bulk, because if you just put the intro page, like the chapter page and the recipe, you're only going to get 2 pages. You're not going to get the full lot with a bulk. So anyway, right, so next, this is important. So you grab the intro page, which is going to be the chapter page that you want. So now it's chapter 2, which is that one. And you make sure that everything's done. Chapter 2. And that's it. And then you generate the cookbook. And you do this all the way through till the last pages. And then when you get to the last pages, as long as you're saying in the GPT that they're 3:4 ratio, you'll get to the last page here, which is number 7, which is this one. And we'll read it. So now we'll have a look at it. Also, I advise when you're doing every section, make sure that, because you might once in a while you might get like a faded picture or something like that, and it's just natural, it's AI, isn't it? So you make sure every section you do is nice and it looks good, you know. And so now you've got, when you download it, I'll show you, I've downloaded it already, but as an example, say for instance, when you get to this section, it says it's in progress now, but this one here that we've just done, it said it's ready to download. So you click on it here, you wait for it to do its thing, and it'll just keep on, and then once it goes blue, you're ready to download it. But when you download it, look, you'll have a look at it in the downloads, and it's got a nice, all the images have got the edge around them, and it's all looking really good. So that's that one there. And as I say, go through each section, just making sure that there's no fading in any of the images and they all look really well, you know, really good before you put them onto KDP, Amazon KDP. So this is the order. And then when you get to the end, you're putting the end pages, which is going to be the copyright. So final thoughts, say, and then you've got one last step, say, and then you've got the copyright page. And you don't worry about creating the cover, because what happens is when you get to Amazon KDP, you create the cover ready for Amazon KDP. You don't actually add it to the beginning. So say chapter 1, the first section, don't put the actual cover on that first section. Wait until you've got to Amazon, because otherwise you'll have 2 front pages, if that makes any sense. So now that you've got the idea of that, we'll go over to Amazon KDP, and first things first, what you need to do is, like, this is the book here that I've already uploaded, and I'm going to continue to set it up just to show you what's going on. So we'll just go into it now. So you put your book title in, you go through. I'm using a pen name, so Jane Jones, because the author page is a woman on it. So, but it says you're allowed to do that. Pen names are allowed, so I'm just doing that. And then you put the description in, and you get all this information from the GPT. Don't use any emojis because Amazon doesn't like it. They tell you to take them off. I own the copyright, no explicits, reading age it's optional, primary market Amazon.com, categories, so you just put the categories in, so cookbook, food, wine, general, high protein for me, you know, and then you get your keywords and you're asking the GPT for all this information, and then you go to the next section and then you assign an ISBN, which is free. Amazon gives you that, or you can add your own one. Your premium colour with white. You can have matte or gloss. This is important. So when you come to here, you'll open this up and it'll be 8.5 by 11 inch. All right, so make sure it's that size, which is here. And then you put no bleed, and you can have it, as I say, matte or gloss. And then what you actually do, the way so I'll show you how it works. So if you go over to I love PDF, all right, so to create a larger picture, yeah, so sorry, you just go over to ilovepdf.com and then it says merge PDF. So you just click here like this, you select your PDF files. So because you've written them one, you know, you make sure they've all got the numbers that all. So you basically, you just say, right, so I want this one. But if I was going to merge all these, say, I'd go that one there, and I'd do it separately. I'd go like that, making sure that that's the first one. Then I'd go back, and then I'd make sure that this is the second one. So they're all in order. And then you just go, you know, you grab that one there. So you know they're all definitely in order, and because you've written 1 to 7, you'll get them all together. And once you've added them all together like this as a demonstration, just make sure you do it. You can do it. You know what happened with me is I put them all. I clicked on them, so I went Control. I'm on a window, so I went Control and just clicked like that, thinking they'd all be in order, and then when I got the 7 back as one merged PDF, they're all out of sync. So I've just been doing it separately now, and that seems to work very well. So you just grab, you know, say for instance you want the last one, you think, okay, so I'll just do all these together, and then you just merge like that, and you don't have to sign in. It's totally free, and then it will just come up here like this. So you'll just see it happen. So there it is, all merged, and because it's all perfect, it's already been created in Artistly, and it all looks really good anyway. It just merges perfectly. So anyway, we'll go back. So that's how you do it. That's the missing link. So I love PDF. That's what I've been using, and it works really well. And then all you're doing is you upload the manuscript. So you'll just grab it. So say for instance that one there, you know, I'll click on it, bink. Obviously it's not that one, but then you'll get to here. So your cover, so launch cover creator, and we'll go back into the GPT now, and we'll just say, so when you go further, these are all the different 7. And then later on I said, can you please create the page? So here's the cover for it here. So you download that. Yeah, so you go into here, so you dismiss that, and then what you're doing is, I've already uploaded it, but you can choose your different layout. So say for instance I chose this one here, which is just basically the information plus the ISBN number at the back, which will sit here. But you can change the different styles and have your cover however you want it. But you can also change all the fonts as well, choose your colours as well. And then once you're happy with it, you can start. I'll start over, look. So let's start again. I'll just demonstrate really quick. So right at the beginning, you get it like this, you see. So that's your book that you've uploaded the image. And you can, so I thought, right, I'll choose this one. So choose that one like that. Went like this. Got to the end, thought, okay, we'll have this one. And just deleted everything here. Went into the GPT. Please create the back cover. Where did I put it? Oh, you have to make sure that's for the actual video as well that I'm creating. There you go. Please just create the back cover description. There it is. Then you can center it or however you need to do it. Change the font. No, I'll just leave it as is like that. Right, and that's it. And then preview it. Give it a second to do its thing. I'm sorry I'm sort of whizzing through this, but I just don't want to bore you. But I'm sure you've got the hang of it. And it's to do with the I Love PDF. That's the main thing, to make sure that you can merge all the sections together. I've got other video. There's another video I've created on my channel as well that's to do with KDP, and you can have a look through that as well if you do get stuck and need any more assistance with it. So yeah, so that's looking good, and you just save and submit like that. Waiting for KDP Amazon. There we go. And yeah, so the main points out of this is I love PDF, and also 3:4 ratio when you're creating your images. And also in the GPT, make sure that you say, please create the author page in 3:4 ratio as an image. And then if you need to add all your details to it or anything else to it, then write all that out and ask the GPT to create it. And if you're creating your own recipes, then obviously you can add them to the GPT and ask the GPT to create images for those recipes. Yeah, so it's saying it looks like you've uploaded a new manuscript, which I did. So and then it says launch a preview. So you launch the preview, and then it will tell you if everything's okay, which it will be, and then you save and continue. So, but yeah, that's the next step. And then what you'll do is you'll go over to the next step and do all your pricing for the how much you want to charge for it, etc., etc. But yeah, this video was just mainly not to create a cookbook, but just to show you really how to merge all your different recipes, so you can have a lot more than just 10 or 15 recipes with 5,000 characters. You can have as many as you want now. Yeah, it does work, and as you can see, it's quite good. And if you want to use the GPT, as I say, it's in the description of the video. If you got any good use out of this video and you fancy following me, then that'd be great too. But anyway, I hope this helps, and thanks very much. Cheers. Thanks.